Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, you know who I am. Today I am making a video. I am crawling out of my hovel. I am here. I am queer. I'm not queer. I'm here to clarify a statement that I made 4 years ago? Almost 4 years ago? Hold on, let me do the math. We're about to reach 4 years on this statement that I made. A statement I made 4 years ago. You know, there's this really fun thing about being a YouTuber, and that's whenever you say anything, you will forever be in a perpetual state of saying that thing. If you record something in 2017, you know, giving some comments on a storyline that is currently in the middle of progression, and you have a very passionate statement to make on that subject, well, 4 years down the line, someone is going to think that you still actively hold that position, and you're also as passionate as you hold the same degree of passion that you did when you made that first statement. And sorry to say, but that's not how reality works. It's so fun to just have everything I've ever said be as if I am currently saying it today. You know, there's this dude on Reddit, this Shades96 dude, who, like, brings me up so much. I'm looking at Reddit right now, and I'm seeing he brought me up 6 minutes ago from recording this video. He's bringing up something I said almost 4 years ago. and he brought it up 6 minutes ago. And he's brought it up so many times. I have tab after tab after tab of him talking about this one statement I made. And that is my take on Megatron, the redemption arc of Megatron in the More Than Meets the Eye and Lost Light comics from IDW. And he continues, he has such a weird typing style. He always says Commander Radix, formerly known as Primus Prime 22, while he misspells Primus Prime 22, and then adds on YouTube. It's always Commander Radix, also known as Primus Prime 22 on YouTube, and he capitalizes the P's in Primus Prime 22. I'm pretty sure I've made it clear a long time ago that the P's ain't capitalized. It's an artistic, stylistic choice. Nobody ever gets it right. It's always Primus Prime 22 with 2 capital P's. For some reason, when people talk about me, there was that one collaboration video I did on Unicron, and the YouTuber who uploaded that video misspelled my name with 2 capital P's. It's just been consistently capital P's all the time. That's why I changed my name to Commander Radix, you know. But, you know, now people just say Commander Radix, aka Primus Prime 22, which is annoying. Also, I should say that I have a problem with people having conversations and bringing up YouTubers as if their opinion matters more because they're a YouTuber. You know, this dude brings me up on the internet so often and just introduces me as this Transformers YouTuber. Dude, I'm just a dude making posts online the same as you. That does not make my opinion any more valid or invalid. I'm just a dude with a username. You know, say, some people say blah blah blah. You know, don't use my name. Do not speak my name. I don't even know which post to start. 12 minutes ago. Is this minutes or is this months? Oh, it's May 1st. Oh, these are months. Okay. I hate Reddit. These are months, not minutes. But 6 months, I was still off the internet. No, I wasn't. I went down in November. November, December, January, February, March, April. Well, that's about the time I disappeared. But he makes all these posts, and then everyone's having these conversations, and, like, he keeps bringing up Commander Radix even though nobody cares. And everyone else who replies to him is like, well, I don't know who that is, but if his argument is what you're saying his argument is, then blah, 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 blah. See, nobody cares. Can we get that Dobson? It's Dobson over here. See, nobody cares. Let me make something clear. When I made my first By the way, the dude links to the video in which I first give my opinion on Megatron's Redemption in 2017. And I don't even know what video I said what I said in. You know, he has it linked, he has it time-stamped. But, like, first I was going to, like, do I even remember what video I said that stuff in? And I really don't. Let me first say that what I said was in the middle of a story arc. And after Lost Light has concluded, I can safely say that hashtag Commander Radix was right. I want you all to post in the comments, hashtag Commander Radix was right. To sum up my previous position, just for those who don't remember what I said almost 4 years ago, I was getting frustrated at the Transformers fandom for saying that Megatron is being redeemed in More Than Meets the Eye and Lost Light, that Megatron is an Autobot and all is forgiven, and that everyone who doesn't think that he's been forgiven, who doesn't think he's been redeemed, who thinks he's irredeemable, are weird. I was saying that IDW Megatron is one of the most irredeemable Megatron interpretations of the character ever. Throughout the first few phases of the IDW universe, Megatron was pretty much built up as an allegory for fascist and communist type authoritarians. There's a lot of different sprinklings of stuff from the Soviet Union, from Nazi Germany, and one of the big deals is, the Soviet Union existed for 90-something years? The Nazis were in power for 12 years, but Megatron's been doing this for 4 million years. So the big deal is that Megatron is literally made to be irredeemable in the IDW Transformers universe. But so many people are like, oh, that doesn't matter. He said he's sorry, so he's good now. And I said, I don't think that makes someone redeemable. And which leads to Shades96 to make all these posts talking about how I was too harsh on him. As if Megatron has feelings. As if Megatron isn't a fictional character. Anyway, I was saying he's irredeemable, and you know what? Lost Light supports my position. The point of Lost Light, once you get to the end of it, once you read the end, once the whole roller coaster ride is over, the point is that Megatron is irredeemable. Some people think he's been redeemed, and I think you missed a lot of important parts of the story. Yeah, Megatron did a lot of bad things, but, and here's when we really take all the subjectivity out of it. This is when things get a little bit more difficult to say whether he's redeemed or not. He had done nothing worthy of redeeming himself up until the end, where he gets banished into the Functionist universe, starts up a resistance there. But it's okay, yeah, you're doing a good thing. That doesn't mean you didn't commit a mass genocide on a massive scale that we really can't put into words how large it was. But it's revealed that when the Functionist turns Cybertron into a big Primus robot, and they go around pretty much enslaving and destroying their universe, Megatron goes out and warns and tries to help as many civilizations as possible. And, good thing this happens off-screen, because with Megatron, we're dealing with extremes here that we really cannot put into words. We're dealing with a mass amount of death, but even with the ending, a mass amount of saving people. So, it's established that he saves, or at least tries to save, an untold amount of people in the Functionist universe. Well, now things become more interesting. Part of the reason why I say it's impossible to redeem Megatron is because so much of the terrible things he did was off-screen, and I disagree with the idea that, a character, thinking about it rationally, just because a character did, not that many bad things on screen doesn't mean that it isn't part of their character that they did crazy stuff off-screen. Anyway, I keep getting on a tangent. But now we learn that they've done a crazy amount of good stuff off-screen as well. So now it becomes a little more complicated as to whether he was redeemed or not. But what happens after everything? Megatron gets put on trial, and he is executed. Or at least implied to be executed, but, executed. He's executed, he's determined to be guilty, he cannot be redeemed. And the Lost Light crew kind of accepts that and understands, yeah, that makes sense. I feel bad because he was our friend, but yeah, it makes sense that he was executed for what he did. He was guilty. At the end of the day, Megatron was irredeemable. Now you might say, well, yeah, but that's a Galactic Council court. You can't trust that to be infallible. Well, James Roberts has me covered here because he does have an infallible source pretty much confirm that Megatron is irredeemable, and that's when he tries to open the Matrix. He tries to open the Matrix, and this is after he's done so much good, after he has been like the most selfless version of himself ever. He tries to open the Matrix, powered by Primus's light, the arbiter of what is good, and it doesn't open. Megatron, just by sheer numbers, has done more good than anybody in the IDW universe. He's also done more bad. And the Matrix determines, I see what you're doing. I see that you've done the most good anyone has ever done. You're also not worthy to open the Matrix. And that sort of is the bottom line. At the end of the day, and Rodimus sees it, he frowns, he's sad, like he knows Megatron's been through a lot, but that he can't open the Matrix. So Rodimus himself, who has been chosen by the Matrix before, back during the Mike Costa era, has to like open it with his teeth. But I think that was a good moment. I think that was good. And I have my criticisms of Lost Light and More Than Meets the Eye, but at the end of the day, I do think the Megatron Redemption arc was good, in the fact that what Lost Light says is that Megatron cannot be redeemed, which is what I was saying from the beginning. Some weirdo replied to one of Shade's 96 posts about how then he must not understand the forgiving nature of Optimus Prime, and then writes like a 5-paragraph essay that I ain't gonna read. And I'm like, Optimus Prime had nothing to do with Megatron being an Autobot or Megatron being redeemed. He was there at the very beginning, like he saw Megatron become an Autobot and go, huh, that's interesting, and then went off and did his own thing. Optimus really didn't care, so that tells me the dude who wrote this long essay about how Commander Radix doesn't get Optimus Prime's forgiving nature, that tells me he didn't read the books. But I just want to say that's what I wanted to clear up, because for some reason, out of all the opinions I have said in my career on YouTube, the one that stuck with people is Commander Radix doesn't like Megatron's Redemption arc. What it really is Commander Radix understands the redemption arc of Megatron in the comics and how he isn't redeemable. And so many people just don't get it. And now that we are talking, now that the book has ended, I feel like I have been, what's the word? I have been, not redeemed. Obviously that word's stuck in my head right now. I have been, not sad, like proven right. I have been, what's the word? There's a better word than just proven right. I have been proven right. Like I often am. So yeah, this is me coming out of my hovel to say, please stop talking about me as if my opinion matters. Please don't bring me up, don't bring me up out of nowhere in some random internet forum. Don't talk about Commander Radix. I'm like a weird secret on the internet. I'm like, those weird websites that like have like a very useful widget or something, but like nobody knows about it, but it changed your life. That's what Commander Radix is. You guys want regular videos on Sunday? I don't know.